The crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. No here, Danny.
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, one, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty B, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Row. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch fastball in there for a cold strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 11 for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he'll take a look at ball 1. His past history against John Lester. He has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 1-0. Popped him up. Descalso over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 2-0 Philly. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball in a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
The 1-1. Grounded to third. Franco has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Wilson Contreras is doing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So digging in now, Javier Baez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's had 14 at-bats in the series, picking up 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Baez, base runner at first with 1 out. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Of the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. He'll get it into second.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit hard down the line. Lester has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Corey Dickerson. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Lined hard to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Arrieta is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately. Down the left field line and deep. Gordon is after it. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 329 is the average for him coming in. 9 homers and 16 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Throw on to first, gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Misses. Ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs nothing. At the plate, Gene Segura. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Descalso takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. In there, no balls and a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
David Bodie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Popped up. Hoskins is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. The next Cub up, Sam Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Baez has had a nice season to this point and may well earn a spot on the National League All-Star roster because of it. He heads into today second in fan votes among shortstops.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Gordon leads off first with 1 away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson on the move. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dickerson's there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Cubs strand one. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is right there, one down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Nope.
Curveball taken a little high.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he got him. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now that's popped up. Contreras is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. So striding in, Wilson Contreras, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Wilson
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stand, strike 1. Hayward tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and Hayward has a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Albert Almora. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
Number 3.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
He's set, and the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Segura for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Settling in now, John Lester, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7. Michael.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Scooped up on the backhand, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, David Bodie. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Striding in once again, Sam Gordon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Hernandez at second.
batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Standing in, Javier Baez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way, and a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Gordon, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. This is pulled into right. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Hot shot to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
And now Bryce Harper. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Gordon sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Lester's 2-0 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
In now, JT Realmuto as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubs nothing. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, and there's one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Arrieta gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Dickerson.
First offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Michael Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
To third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Digging in, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Descalso has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 4-0. Ready once again, Daniel Descalso will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Daniel.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Descalso.
Hit hard on the ground at third. The throw from his knees. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Chris Bryant is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher,
17,
Lester.
Chris Bryant.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The average entering play at a cool .330, 25 homers, and 51 runs batted in. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Drilled down the line.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Standing in now, David Bodie. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Sam Gordon lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Here's Javier Baez in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Kyle Ryan will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch.
Number 56.
Chris Bryant is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
This game's defensively for the Cubs. Now playing right field. Number 17. Chris Bryant.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bryant is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 once more. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is outside for a ball. The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Bryant will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. In now, Javier Baez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The first baseman, number 44.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Nope. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Arrieta sets. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball right side. Hoskins has it. Oh, what a stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Tyler Chatwood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in, Andrew McCutchen. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 4. No balls and a strike to count.
Andrew McCutchen.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Number 10 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 2 for 5. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now another 0-2. On the ground to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Franco is off at first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubs nothing. Mike Morin, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Standing in, Albert Almora. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Is swung on and missed. Strike one. Now the pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Galzo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now batting, right fielder, Fred.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under there.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-0 the final score today. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Arrieta earns his 6th winning decision in this one. John Lester takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.